welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Adeyemo, just for me Janet, and I'm so pleased to have you here today. If this is your first time here, please do smash the notification button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's roll into what we have here for today. Okay guys, so today I'll be talking about therapy. 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 And in discussing therapy, we will be having our discussion around psychotherapy. You see, therapy is an attempted remediation of a particular health issue which has been diagnosed. And basically, when we think about therapy, our mind goes to psychotherapy. Yeah, there are different kinds of therapy. For instance, somebody who is having issues with the legs can undergo a kind of therapy that will make the person to learn how to walk, to be able to stand stable, to be able to run and all. That's also a kind of therapy. But today we'll be talking about psychotherapy, which has to do with the mind, which has to do with emotions, which has to do with everything psychology. Psychotherapy. That's what we're discussing today. Psychotherapy basically involves the treatment of persons with mental issues or emotional issues. They've been diagnosed of having mental issues or psychological defects. This therapy often includes dialogues and any other form of psychotherapy treatments that could be preferred to such persons. That's what psychotherapy basically involves. And most people would not want to go to therapists in most cases, because especially a psychotherapist, because they feel we are not mad, nothing is actually wrong with them. You feel you're not mentally disturbed, but deep inside you feel empty. You are looking for true happiness. You are just searching everywhere for true happiness, despite so much accolades you get from a lot of persons. Okay, so you feel you're not mentally disturbed, but you know Valentine just got over a few days ago, and your relationship with your boyfriend, with your girlfriend just ended, and it's really, really, really eating deep, like really, really deep into you. You feel you're not mentally disturbed, but I watched your viral video when you talked about yourself, that you are going to kill yourself because somebody has dumped you. Do you remember that a lot of persons usually tell you that you're always frowning? Like, sister, why are you always frowning? Did somebody offend you? You just don't look happy most times. And people have always told you over and over again, sister, you too they frown. How about the incessant mood swing? You get, like, your mood swing is so bad that you can be happy this moment, and then all of a sudden someone is like, they think you're an introvert. If only they know where the shoe is pinching you, they'll stop calling you Mr. Gentle. They think you're actually gentle, but no, it is your problems, the situations you're facing in life that's actually making you look gentle. So your wife told you to man up. She said, Mr. Man up. You're supposed to be like Mr. Okafor. Is that not somebody's husband? She told you to man up. And now, your pains and your problems, the things you are facing at work, everything is just bottled up. And it seems like it's about to burst your brain. You feel like running away, far from everyone who knows you. Like, you don't just want to see anybody who knows you, anyone who have a knowledge of who you are. You don't want to see them. You just want to run away. Just go. Just leave where they are. You question the existence of God because of the kind of problems you're facing. Sometimes it's as if, do God really understand that you're going through these big challenges? You tried to speak out, but you've been shut down by injustice. You know, sometimes in life, you just feel like people don't really understand you. They don't get your person. Like, can't they let you be whom you want to be? Like, sometimes you feel as if some sect of people around you are just boxed into some kind of ideology, and you're feeling you're feeling like you want to fly. They don't just understand that you want to fly out of this cage. And in some cases, you just feel shut in despite the fact that you are around friends. You just feel like you're just there. Your body is there, but your mind is not in the friendship. Many things actually happen in life that makes a lot of people uncomfortable. Many things. Some of them are pronounced, some are just dormant, some seem not to exist, but the person who is wearing the shoe can really painfully feel them. A lot of things happen in life. And you understand that the way our faces are different and our fingers are not equal, that's how our situations are, that's how the problems people face in life are, that's how things happen to people. A lot of things happen to persons, and you might think your own is worse when you check another person's and you're like, hey, inside this life, and that person checks another person's and it's like, inside this life. So a lot of things actually happen, and you might be there and feel like you're not facing through some kind of challenge. Check very well, check very well. There must be something that probably in the time past you felt not so good about, but thank God in your own case you may have overcome it, but that doesn't mean that you have lived a life without any challenge. You've seen everything I have mentioned, right? Everything I've mentioned. I talked about a man who his wife have been telling him to man up, be a man, and learn to take care of the children, be a man and try to put something on the table. I've talked about somebody who has been backstabbed by her boyfriend, by his girlfriend. You see, accepting that you are psychologically disturbed and you are emotionally burdened and you're not just there, your mind is not just healthy, is a very big challenge a lot of us face. Most of us find it difficult to just come to the realization that, hey babe, you are not fine. You need to talk to somebody. And yes, that's why I am making this video today. You might be going on with your life as though things are fine, but you know where the shoe is pinching you. You know you need to talk to somebody. You know, sometimes when you talk to people, they may not prefer instant solutions to your problems. In short, when you meet therapists, it's not a one-day thing, it's a gradual thing. You meet the person regularly, the person puts you through some stuff. Okay, do this, see if this works. Okay, try to sleep, try to read, try to smile, try to do this, and person then checks on you. Gradually you just see that you heal up. But most of us, we don't see the need to meet a therapist and to talk to somebody about the pains we are feeling. We feel it's normal, it's very normal. Probably you are in a relationship where it's not too comfortable for you, or probably for whatever reason, and maybe for love or for whatever reason, you are so bottled up in that relationship and it's just hectic, like too tiring for you. You can't talk to somebody, you can't even tell your friend, because you always flaunt your bags around your friends and your stuffs around your friends, and they think that that guy is actually taking care of you. Sometimes when you just talk to people, you just talking alone solves the problem halfway. When you talk to somebody, because there's this reassurance you have when you know that there is somebody who is interested in you, somebody who cares for you, somebody who has a listening ear, somebody who is concerned, especially when you feel so pain that you can just sit down and somebody is listening to you and patting your back and telling you you'll be fine. It's a lot of medicine to the body. It's a lot of medicine to the body. Well, the long and short of this video is the fact that we need to speak up. Do not feel like it happens to everybody. You're not the first that it's happening to. So why are you making noise about it? Why should you tell somebody? Yeah, that's what people do sometimes. Like, okay, you're not the first who has been jilted, so just endure it. Or maybe you're not the first who is going through a particular bad time. Or maybe you wrote an examination and then you did not expect to fail and then you failed, and it's like how did it happen that you failed? You need someone to talk to by the time you realize that it's really eating deep into you. Even if sometimes we know that this is what we are to do, this is what ought to be done, but you can't just wake up all of a sudden and just get the morale to just do it. Sometimes some people do, actually. Some people can have the boldness and just have a change of life in a positive direction overnight. But some other person needs to talk to somebody, needs to have some kind of supporting force. Sometimes when you know that there is somebody out there who is supporting you, who knows and who is quite interested in your growth and in your development, it also aids the way you will react or give that positive vibes to whatever kind of negative situation you are facing. I might be seeing you every day, but I may not know that you are going through pain, because most depressed people know how to cover up. Like, they feel depressed inside, they need someone to talk to, they are affected emotionally, they are affected psychologically. When you meet them, hey, if you are not truly, 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 really, really close to them, the way they will smile. Do you know that there are some people that smile when they are very, very angry? And that smiling is very bad. People react to things differently. Some people, when they are not happy, they are quiet. Some people, when they are not happy, that's when they will be very active. For instance, they are not happy, they'll start walking, they can start sweeping. They're just engaging themselves in one thing or the other, so they don't so they don't do anything stupid. Some people, when they are not happy, they are angry. That's when they sing, they'll play music, they want to blast their ears with music. And some people, when they are not happy, they will just they'll look for somebody. For instance, somebody slapped A and A felt so bad. They will now go and meet D and now be gisting with B to just get over the pain that the other person caused for A. B will actually think that A is actually fine, and B will keep gisting with A. A will just be happy gisting, but deep, A is not happy. When A is alone, A will now start feeling the pain of that slap. So there are actually people like that. So there might be somebody close to you. Your neighbor might be the person who really needs help, who really needs somebody to talk to. It's a glad thing to note that there is somebody out there who is watching my video right now, and that's you. And you watching this video, you have been sensitized on the need to be a listening ear to somebody. And of course, while you listen to others and help others out of their challenge, remember not to also bottle up your own challenge. I have you who's watching my video right now, and I am sensitizing you on the need to be a listening ear to somebody, so that nobody dies under your watch. Talk to God about whatever challenge you are facing, whatever pain you're facing within. And yes, while you talk to God, God can also use human beings to bring you out from that pain, from the shame, from the stigma, from whatever problem you are facing. God can use humans, so also try to talk to people and tell God to lead you to the right person. Speaking up is not bad after all. At least nobody will say you did not speak up. In everything you do, in every depression that might be trying to get to you, in every sadness you feel, in every mood swing you feel, in every backstab that might have happened to you, in every bad memory you wish to get off your mind, always remember that you need to speak up. Because even if the dead knows the truth, the dead cannot rise to say the truth.